But first up, we heard last night from Dr. John Hall, the president of the Rural Doctors Association, about the impact coronavirus is likely to have on the regional health system. And the outlook wasn't particularly good. An already stretched system with a lack of doctors and nurses in the bush is likely to be impacted even more as coronavirus cases escalate, as the projections say. Now, Dr. Hall said coronavirus could crunch our country hospitals. And it's a timely reminder on why it's so important that we take into account the entire country, not just the known hotspots, when it comes to rescue plans. I just hope that during this crisis, the bush doesn't get left behind. In many ways, the regions will be better placed than most cities and towns to self-isolate. I mean, these are areas that are isolated anyway, so self-isolation is a part of life. But the threat of infectious spread is omnipresent. We must be vigilant, we must be ready, and we must be ready for the worst case scenario. The dislocation to the normal way of socialising in the bush is also a major concern. For example, most country race meetings will have to be abandoned. The annual Race Day Cup, which invariably attracts more than 500 people, will not proceed. Now, if you've got a big event that is being cancelled or postponed, please let us know here at Sky News across Australia. There should be an email address at the bottom of the screen now. We'll let Australia know what's going on with your event. Just email us and we'll make sure. We'll give a daily update in coming days and weeks and months. It's important that as Aussies, we also don't lose sight of our way of life. Yes, it's clear that social distancing measures are important, but it's also important not to shut down as a society, particularly in the bush, where it can be a lonely existence on farms and stations. The challenge for our politicians is to ensure that the economy doesn't stall, and the stimulus packages and banking intervention should go a long way towards ensuring we come out of this okay at the end. Now, that means ensuring the regions are not shortchanged. That means ensuring the bush gets its fair share. For too long, the regions have put up with city-centric decision-making. That's why parties like Katter's Party, Pauline Hanson's party, the Shooters and Fishers are getting so much traction. Coronavirus affects us all, and we need to be part of any political policy going forward. That's the bush.